Hey, what's up, coach? Welcome back to the podcast. Today is episode 184, and the title is Setting a Pick on Yourself. And I was just watching this really funny video on YouTube. And if you go check this out, if you type in Steven Adams screens Patrick Beverly, and essentially what happens is like Patrick Beverly, he's getting back on defense, and I think Westbrook has the ball and he's dribbling up the floor, and Steven Adams is setting a pick, and he just flattens Patrick Beverly, and it's funny because like when I watch basketball, it's like that doesn't happen all the time, but that's one of my favorite plays when like the big dude sets a hard screen on a little guy, and the little guy doesn't know it's coming in. He just gets crushed. And here's how that ties into today's episode, though. You see, there's a lot of people out there, and what happens is when they make decisions or when they're about to do something difficult, like really there's no one in their way, but then they get in their own way. So it's like essentially you're setting a screen on yourself to where it's like you tell yourself, well, I'm probably going to fail, or I'm probably not going to be able to do this. And then what happens is all these doubts and concerns start to mess with you, and then you decide not to do it. And this is a great example of a coach who wants to, let's say they want to grow their business, but they are afraid of doing Facebook videos, or they are afraid of writing emails. And I talk about that at nauseum because I know it works. And I know it's stuff you should be doing, because coaches who do that stand out, and coaches who don't do that, they hide behind their computer and hope that they're going to get clients. And that just flat out doesn't work. And I see a lot of times though, when I tell someone, hey, like this is probably a good idea, like it should be something that you do. It's not going to be me that gets in their way. It's themselves. And what they're doing is they're setting a hard screen on themselves where they just run into a brick wall and then they don't get up. And you got to take a deep look at yourself and look at like the things that are difficult that maybe you don't want to do, that you're afraid to do, or things that are outside your comfort zone. Those are the things that you need to run through. Like if it's a brick wall, you need to run through it. You don't want to try to get yourself in your own way. And I can tell you that is the downfall of most people out there. And I could give you so many examples right now. And that could be someone who wants to get in shape, someone who wants to start a business, someone who wants to make any sort of change. Ultimately, it's no one else's fault. It's your fault if it doesn't happen. And so you need to get out of your own way and just run through it. All right, just get out of your own way. Stop setting screens on yourself. And if you want to laugh, go watch that video. It's pretty funny. Steven Adams is a beast. I hate the Oklahoma City Thunder, but that's one guy who sets really hard screens. So that's it for today's episode, guys. I hope that helps you. And I know if you want to take the next steps with your business, go over and check out our website at www.buildmysportsbiz.com. and click on the mastermind button. That is how I can personally help you. This is our mentorship program. This is where we are spitting out results every day. Like if you follow me on Instagram, if you follow our email newsletter, like I talk all the time about the clients in this program, and I'd love for you to be our next success story. So that's it for today. I'll see you later.